Hello, everybody. Today we are going to go over a brief set of notes over Plutons. Right, so if we think back, intrusive igneous activity, that just means that these things form from magma and they form underground. It's kind of an umbrella term for all these things. We refer to those as Plutons. Since those are formed underground. We get that term from Pluto, which was the Roman god of the underworld, which it's not too far of a stretch to see why these things that form underground, they went with the name of the god of the underworld. All right, so the first one is Laccolith. That is the dome-shaped or lens-shaped intrusion fed by magma, and then it pushes the land above it upwards. Next one, the neck, volcanic neck. It's referred to sometimes as a volcanic neck and not just a neck. This used to be a volcano. When the volcano became extinct, then the magma that was still in it cooled, hardened, crystallized, and then the cone itself weathers and erodes away and just leaves the neck behind. Next one is dike. So dike is an intrusion that cuts across layers. So it doesn't have to be perfectly vertical. It can be at an angle, but if it's cutting across layers, then that's considered a dike. And this is just, created from magma being forced through, cracks and fissures within rocks. Sill, similar to a dike, except it's horizontal and it's in between rock layers. So, at some point, it's kind of an extension of a dike. Something is cutting across layers, but then this was where magma flows out in between the layers to form a sill. Then we have a batholith, so large magma chamber. They can cool and harden over time. We probably won't do a lot with this, so I'm not really going to go into anything too deep with this. But a smaller batholith is just a stock. Like I said, for what we're dealing with, we can just kind of leave it at that. Here's an example of a sill, kind of in the real world. What appears to be sedimentary rock, and then you have this layer of igneous rock that's kind of been put in there. Here you have an example of dike. So the granite was pre-existing, and there's some sort of a break or a crack or fissure within that granite that the basaltic magma could flow into and then cool and harden to form basalt. And then we have a volcanic neck. So, again, think of this as being inside a volcano, and then the cone weathering and eroding away. And then this last one, oh, not that one, this one. All right, so A, that's pointing to the neck. B is pointing to the sill because it's horizontal. C is pointing to the laccolith because it's dome-shaped. D is pointing to the dike, and then E is pointing to the batholith or stock, either way. Hope that helps. Have a good night.